What if you were offered a unique opportunity to travel in time and see what the future holds for your closest friend? Well, Nathaniel Richards and his son, Reed Richards, are done building their time machine, and they're off to see what fate holds for Ben Grimes. You see, in a unique twist among superheroes, Ben Grimes undergoes an aging process unlike any other. His mortal transformation solely occurs when he assumes his human form, and it is exclusively through a serum crafted by kids of the Future Foundation that he can experience humanity for just 1 week each year. Naturally, Ben's loved ones find themselves caught in a delicate balance of curiosity and concern as they ponder about the uncertain fate that awaits their dear friend. And this is where our story begins. Reed Richards and his father Nathaniel are toiling away to construct a device that will allow them to observe the future.
Are you sure you want to do this?
I have to know.
Of course you do. Curiosity is an epidemic, a hereditary trait of the Richards clan.
You're welcome to stay here, Dad.
Oh, I'm just as sick as you've ever been. And since we've just successfully rewritten the future for the first time in ages, I don't know what's waiting for us out then.
And with that, Dr. Nathaniel Richards fires up the ship, which takes the father-son duo to New York City in the futuristic year of 3012.
I hate that I wasn't there enough when you were younger, but you gotta admit, this is much better than playing catch.
Then, using a modified Herbot drone, Reed is quickly able to locate the Baxter buildings.
The Millennial Legacy is pretty impressive, son. The future appears to be in safe hands.
All of a sudden, Nathaniel and Reed witness an explosion going off at the Baxter buildings. A group of Skrulls appear to raid the buildings, but as always, the Fantastic Four emerges right on time to thwart the evil from succeeding.
Okay, you shape-shifting troublemakers. Bad days for the Kree Terror State. Bad days for you. It's clobbering time.
As Nathaniel and Reed observe the latest members of the Fantastic Four in action, their attention is drawn to Benjamin Grimm, who now bears the weight of 1,000 years on his shoulders. Alongside him stands Reed Richards' son, Franklin, who, in this altered timeline, has bitten down on the fruit of immortality.
What are you smiling at, kiddo?
It's been 1,000 years, and I never get tired of hearing that.
Tired? Kiddo, you don't know the half of it. I'm telling you, my sciatica is killing me.
You don't look surprised. I thought it might be possible. Val and the other children, in the rush of their accomplishment, overlooked the broader possible effects of the serum Ben took, which enables him to be human 1 week a year.
Go on.
It's the only time he ages. We need to go further. Reed makes his intentions known to his father, who takes a moment to ask his son if he is truly certain.
I'm sure.
Arriving in the year 4012, we now see the Thing at a graduation ceremony, appearing to have aged more than 1,000 years.
Before today, there's only ever been 2 men who have given one of these. For thousands of years, Franklin Richards stood right here. But, as all of you know, he's been called away, and ain't no idea when he's coming back. Boy's gone off to run with the gods. About time, if you ask me. Where was I? Oh, right. The other person to stand here with his father, the man who started all of this, Reed Richards. I tell you, he would really love to have seen this.
During his graduation speech, the Thing imparts to the young students a timeless wisdom, emphasizing on the importance of seizing every moment and embracing life to its fullest extent.
You're already very special, boys and girls, which only leaves me with one thing I can say. Enjoy it, or one day you're gonna blink and you'll have missed all the good stuff. And I guess that's all I've got. So, congratulations. Congratulations to all of you, the 4012 graduating class of the Future Foundation.
After hearing Ben's heartfelt speech to the future generation, Nathaniel tries to convince his son that it is now time to return home. However, Reed tells his father that they need to complete this journey, and so they travel further ahead in time. Now arriving in the year 5012, Nathaniel and Reed find a thing visibly weathered by the relentless passage of time.
See, I tell ya, everybody here thinks I'm crazy. That ain't right. It's just, no one remembers. Things didn't always used to be this way. Take food, for instance. Everything these people eat now is some kind of super processed jelly goo mess. A man can't live on that. Heck, I haven't had a hamburger in 1500 years.
Sitting alone, without a friend or a foe in sight, the thing seeks comfort in the presence of the statues memorializing the fallen members of the Fantastic Four. With no one to share his love for hamburgers, he pours out his heart to the frozen figures, expressing gratitude for the cherished memories they once shared.
Well, no use crying about it. Maybe Franklin will come back soon. Wouldn't that be something?
After witnessing Ben Grimes face the hardships of aging alone, Reed and Nathaniel embark on a final journey into the unknown future, determined to know the end of their dear friend. Upon reaching the year 6012, they discovered that death has finally granted mercy to Ben Grimes. Though sorrow weighs heavy upon their hearts, Reed and Nathaniel find a bittersweet sense of comfort, knowing that their dear friend is at peace at last, liberated from the enduring agony of solitude and suffering.
Goodbye, Uncle Ben. Let's go home.
Upon their return to the original timeline, Nathaniel keenly observes the weightiness that lingers on his son's shoulders.
Reed?
I'm fine, Dad.
After briefly assuring his father of his well-being, Reed grabs 2 bottles of beer and heads to greet Ben.
So, big fight, huh?
Yeah.
Bentley and boxing. Is that a bad idea?
Only if the bad guy wins.
Here you go.
You really gonna stick around?
If that's okay with you.
I'm keeping the remote. Rules are rules.
Well, alright.
As the 2 friends bond over a boxing match, Ben is pleasantly surprised to have Reed's company.
And you're sure you don't need to go build some kind of anti-doomsday thingy? Save the world or something?
I'm good.
In a momentary silence, Reed Richards reflects on Ben's graduation speech, an important reminder of cherishing life's moments with those you hold dear.
I've missed you too, Stretch.